We finally made it, the final award video. I know we ran into the start of a season a little bit, but that's okay. Next year we'll get these out in a much more timely manner. In the last 4 videos, I went over predictions for the 6th man of the year, the most improved player, the defensive player of the year, and the MVP. Like the last 4 times, you already know what this video is going to be about because it's in the title and the thumbnail. The Rookie of the Year award isn't too controversial. Honestly, it's like the MVP but for rookies, and I personally think there's a lot less nuance to selecting it than the MVP. There's no term like value to add an extra dimension to how you select who you think deserves the award. It's just the Rookie of the Year, who was the best rookie that season. The only controversies that really go into the award is maybe when a second-year player wins it after missing their rookie year due to injury. Recently, Chet Holmgren was battling Wemby for the award early on in the 2024 season. Ben Simmons beat Donovan Mitchell for it in 2018, and Blake Griffin beat John Wall in 2011, winning unanimously. Now, do I think that second-year players should be counted as rookies? No. I think it's unfair for players who've had access to NBA-level training and facilities to compete with guys fresh out of college or other pro leagues that aren't as good as the NBA. I think there are exceptions to be made though. Like in 2014, Nikola Jokic was drafted by the Nuggets, but he didn't play until the 2015-16 season as he was still playing overseas. I think a player like that should be able to win Rookie of the Year and compete for an all-rookie selection because they haven't been with an NBA team or anything like that. An NBA team just had their draft rights. Now, I don't know how much or even if he worked out or practiced with the Nuggets during the 2015 season, but I think the point still stands. Anyways, John Wall should have won in 2011, and Donovan Mitchell should have won in 2018. I rest my case. So unlike the last 4 videos, I have the leverage of the season having already started. Thus, I've already seen some of the rookies who are good, and my biggest surprise is going to have to be VJ Edgecomb. I'll be completely honest, I had no idea VJ was going to be this good so early. In fact, I wasn't a VJ believer at all. I didn't pay much attention to him in high school, and I felt like he looked incredibly offensively limited in his time at Baylor. But now seeing what he's doing in the league, it's clear to me that he just wasn't being utilized properly. I started to believe a little bit during summer league, then he started doing pretty good in preseason, and now I just straight up believe at this point. These are real NBA games, and he can create his own shot at a decent level. He's made pretty good strides as a 3-point shooter off the catch. Him, Maxey, and McCain can easily be the future of this franchise, and as long as he stays healthy, he can for sure win the award. But it's going to be pretty hard for him to take it from Cooper Flagg, and by that I mean he literally has to take it from him. Cooper Flagg has been glazed to hell and back since high school, and for good reason. He's an outstanding prospect with insanely high potential on both ends of the floor, but he hasn't been off to the best start in the NBA, and that's due to a number of reasons. He's playing out of position, and I think that if he was being used in a more off-ball role, he would be better off and producing more efficiently. However, he's not. And yeah, playing PG now and having these rough nights turning the ball over and getting repeatedly pressured out of his dribble may be crucial for his development long term. But for right now, at least 4 games into the season, it hasn't all been pretty. But I do know that people want Cooper Flagg to win. People want him to be great, and they want to be right about him. So the bias is already there, and his PR is already elite. He had a good game against the Raptors, and that's all I've been seeing, not the ugly games. I believe in Cooper Flagg. I think he can be an all-star, and I want him to win Rookie of the Year if he deserves it, but only if he deserves it. Dylan Harper looks really good. His game has a certain maturity about it that you don't see from many rookie guards, and I think I've come to like him a lot more than I should as a Rockets fan. With that being said, he's likely going to be coming off the bench when De'Aaron Fox comes back, and that's a real shame. The Spurs paid Fox a lot of money, so they have to play him a lot, and Castle has seniority over Harper, so he's unfortunately the odd one out. But in all honesty, I kind of like Harper just a bit more than Castle. I feel like Castle's a bit wild and kind of a turnover machine, and that's not to say that's not fixable, but I know a guy that won't turn it over. Kopple has been pretty good to start his NBA career. Through 4 games, 16 points, 52, 53, 50 shooting. Only 2 free throw attempts though, so ignore that last one. 7.5 3-point attempts per game though. He's everything you wanted him to be. He's smart, his frame is looking solid. He's solid on defense as well, which is a pleasant surprise. And he's an elite 3-point shooter as advertised. He's the perfect complementary piece around LaMelo and Brandon Miller, who I still believe to be the future of Hornets basketball. I understand that you may have wanted to draft someone with a bit higher of a ceiling if you're Charlotte, and I'm a big believer in always drafting the best prospect available available, not for fit. But he's been good so far, and I can't hate the selection. And I hope Khan continues to do well. With that being said, no, he's not going to win Rookie of the Year, and that's okay. He's still a good player with a very long career ahead of him. Ace Bailey turned a lot of heads during preseason. Will Hardy using him in more of an off-ball role is exactly what I thought could help unlock Ace, and the preseason showed me that. He hasn't been off to the best start in the regular season, but I saw on Twitter somewhere that he's been playing sick, so I'm not too worried about the slow start. I think if Ace is putting up performances like he did in the preseason, hitting his shots, not trying to overly go ISO, and trusting in the Jazz system, he can for sure be in contention for the award. Ace's biggest question going into the draft was, can he get the easy ones? And so far, I think he's shown he can do that, and on a good night, that and a lot more. Now it's time for the speed round. These are guys I have less to say about, but I think can probably make an all-rookie team. Trey Johnson has yet to start, and that's okay. I think he'll work his way up. He's my favorite player from this draft, and I think he can be a star in this league, but unfortunately, the more he doesn't start and the less playing time he has to share with other rookies and other young guys on the Wizards means the longer he probably won't be able to contend for the award. I'm not even going to begin to talk about the absolute shit show going on in Brooklyn right now. We have yet to see Queen, and Jeremiah Fears looks like he can be good, but he has a much lesser role than some of the other guys. Colin Murray Boyles can be really good in this league as long as his jump shot keeps developing. I'm actually watching him play right now, and Brandon Ingram is torching my favorite team. Carter Bryant hasn't played much yet. Rest in peace to Sorber's season. Hansen doesn't seem physically ready enough, but the skill and IQ have been on display. Neat Clifford is a player, and Jace Richardson looked pretty good in the preseason. Will Richard also looks pretty good for the Warriors. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that I haven't mentioned, and I think I forgot to talk about Cedric Coward. But Cedric Coward, he looks really good. His jump shot looks good. His defense looks good. He has an NBA body. He's going to be good in this league for sure. So you probably want to know who I think will win, and I think it's going to be VJ Edgecomb. I think Cooper will get it together at some point, but I think by the time he does, it might be too late for him. Edgecomb is actually going pretty insane right now, and I can't in good faith not choose him to be my winner after what's been shown to me. Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know who you think is going to win. Let me know who you think is going to get second, third. What's all rookie first team going to look like? If you want to go the extra mile, what's all rookie second team going to look like? I respond to almost every comment. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.